Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn. I have a new read today, and not that the spread is actually new, but the one that's in front of you is for all of the twin flames, not just the divine masculine. I did one yesterday for the masculine, which I'm going to do second, but the one in front of you is for all of the twin flames, masculine and feminine, and it's a very interesting read today, so stay tuned, okay? There's an important message, especially from this read. I'm going to do this one first, and I'll do the divine masculine one I did yesterday second. So take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings to you guys. Hoping you're having a great day. Of course, if you should like a private reading from me, all of my information is below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com and at gmail.com if you have a question. And I'm going to get right into this since I have the two reads. Today is October 1st, guys. Welcome to October. So this read is from today, October 1st. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, 1 is the Magician. It's also the reflection of each other. And the day adds up to 15, 6, which is the devil today. So we have the shadow side and the magician. The shadow side of the magician can be pretty evil, right? So it should be pretty interesting what comes up for you today. And I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 9:58 through 10:01. So today's 10:01, and I finished putting out the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 10:01. At 10:10, actually, when I put down the SIRIAN Starseed deck, which is the main deck for the read, it's a 7-deck read. Rider-Waite Mini, Romance Angels, Tarot Sexual Magic, the Numerology deck, Gilded Tarot, and Universal Golden Tarot. Okay, so when I put down the SIRIAN Starseed deck, I was getting up and away in my beautiful balloon. My beautiful balloon. So the song was coming up. At 10:10, which is two Wheel of Fortunes, which can represent movement because it's like a vehicle, but also that very high vibration. Again, F flames was coming up. And again, F isn't like FU, but F has to do with phi, an expansion of the flames, expansion of the flames. And then the S was coming up because you need to expand the flame by contracting with Sophia, the divine feminine, the collective consciousness. And that's so funny because I ended up writing down the King of Wands right next to that when I was doing the headers. So I finished clarifying at 10:24. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. 24 is not only the Queen of Wands, but it's also the end of karma on a community level, and it's the omega, the last letter of the Greek alphabet. So for me, the end of karma on a more community level is 24, and the end of karma overall for the world is 81. I was given two different ways of expressing it. Okay, so for this read, we had the Lovers in the middle of the read, and it's upright, so is the Two of Cups. And we also have Transition as the Challenge, which is the Death card, but in this deck is very much walking through the portal. We have Reason of the Emperor, the Guidance, which is the Hierophant, and then Karma, which is Judgment. Before the read, because I always pull a few cards on either end of the read, before the read, Ascension came up, which is the World, and after the read, Justice came up. We had the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands in the read. Before the read, the King of Wands came up, and after the read, the King of Cups and King of Swords came up. So we had a Knight and two Queens in the read, and then a King before and two Kings after. Two Pentacles, one Cup, two Wands and one Sword. So it was coming up 21-21. So completion is huge today. The Numerology card that came up was Karmic Completion, as well as the twin flames, because this isn't just the masculine, this is the twin flames. Comes up Karma Reverse, which is the end of karma, karmic completion. Very significant here. And here the numbers are 21-21, which is the world times 2. It's over, done, done, done. Okay? So no numbers came up on the code line today. It was just all about self-love. And the message here was very significant, so listen carefully. So first, the 10 comes up of the high vibration. The Emperor, fools, silly, crazy, madmen. The Sagittarius, or sack, and speak. So somebody might have gotten sacked today, but Sagittarius is coming up big time today. and I'll tell you why in a minute. The first order logic, the I am that I am, the transition sac, or goat's kin, like goat skin, but the goat's kin is the lamb, right? The full, complete, whole, the God in self-love. So sac can also mean sacrifice, lord of the manor, loot, like looting comes up here, baking pan, tin, sheet metal, and the cow. So it references the mother and the father, right? The lord of the manor is the emperor, and then the cow can reference the mother. And the emperor is in the code line. So it's very much about the emperor being the mother and the father in his high vibration. Allow the emperor to be a fool, to be silly, crazy. And this could be for you parents who are losing their minds, right? Because they're getting old. The madman, to sag, right? Because when you get old, you sag. But also speak up your truth. Now you can say whatever you want. The 10 of the destiny, the them, not me, but them, like putting them as opposed to you. The high vibration of them to the nth degree, or source vapor or steam. Hay, grass, the personification of death. The skinny person or skinny horse, or a smell. The first order logic speaks. The foolish, the silly, the crazy, the insane person. I am that I am. The transition portal. Death, end. Dark night of the soul. Transformation. The kin of the goat. The Screen Actors Guild. The union. God. Self-love. Tenfold. I am that I am. The death portal. Union. God and self-love. So that's not even the end of it. All right. So then comes up, for me, a lot, Sagittarius or Saggy comes up as God. Because Sagittarius is very much about being very open-minded and curious and wanting to know more and expanding. And so Saggy, as that abbreviation, has been coming up a lot in the past couple of years as God telling me, this is me, I'm Saggy. So the horse was coming up in reference to that as well today. So hay is for horses. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. The famous Mr. Ed. A talking horse, straight from the horse's mouth. Go right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you'll endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed. For phys ed, special ed, health ed, or tech ed, or Pegasus ed. It all goes to the same person. So literally SAG, right? SAG, which is short for Sagittarius, but it's also short for Screen Actors Guild, or the union, the Actors Union. And today I was being shown the tag that I put on the video today, SAG, but accenting the C within the G, the Christ within the God, and coming up as Sophia and Christ God Union. Okay, so SAG, with the G being emphasized, the C part as Christ. So SAG equals, the meaning of SAG came up as state of sinking, bending, droop, contrast of elevation, height, depth, or suspension because of applied pressure below the horizon line or plane, to learn to settle one way or another, to lose firmness, elasticity, vigor, or thriving state. To flag, yield as the mind or spirits under pressure of care, trouble, and doubt, or unbalanced. To loiter, idle, drag, give away, load, to wear one's trousers so that their top is well below their waist. Soft matter, affair, cause, thing, case, lawsuit, file, food, saw, or tool with toothed blade, used for cutting hard substances, or in other words, our words, to cut through someone who's very resistant to those words, through cutting hard substances, or in other words, wood or metal. To say, to tell, to mean, to speak up for oneself, the sawdust or sawmill, carpet or rug that can be pulled out from under y'all. All right, so that was coming up as your message from God today, okay? And it's interesting, the sawmill coming up, because when I was in Georgia with my daughter visiting, and we did a visit with a shaman out on the creek out in the park, and we did it in the rain. It was great. I asked him specifically, if it rains, can we still go out? I don't want to not be in the rain and do it. So we did. We went out into the creek, and we had to walk by an old sawmill, or an old water mill maybe. But it was really, for some reason, that watermill just sticks in my mind. So that came up again with the sawmill today. All right, so this started at 12:15, which is the Hangman and the Devil, which is just the shadow side. We start here with the Knight of Pentacles, all right? The Knight of Pentacles here, the big card, and then the clarifying cards on top, and then the cards below that card were Ascension upright, which is the World, Three of Cups upright, Eight of Cups upright, and then the King of Wands reversed. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, this is for the twin flames, the masculine and the feminine. For the twin flames, the whole community of the twin flames. The Knight of Pentacles moving forward, the loyal, humble servant, after ascending together in joy and walking away and within from the King of Wands reversed when he's mean, moody, arrogant, or neglective or abusive. The Knight of Cups offers love to the one surrendering the lying, the cheating, the stealing. It's like, forgiveness. We're always ready to forgive as long as you're willing to surrender the lying, the cheating, the stealing. In split, divide, or a big lie, and a need for clarity and to cut through the BS and to the chase of rejection, vulnerability, shyness, entitlement, a need to surrender when under a rest. The Knight of Cups offering their love, if the Page of Cups reversed is willing to give it a rest, to instead be their sweet loving self. The Page of Cups, all innocent as opposed to reversed and guilty, coming together in joy, dark night, transition, death, end, and transformation, seeing synchronicities and heaven in their eyes, an ending of family unhappiness or emotional cycle of unhappiness, lack of fulfillment with issues at work or loss of money or job, depression, when things don't take off as you expected them to. Healing, forgiving, the Emperor reversed, out of control, abusing their power, or sick or injured and causing you loss of money or income. Depression, loss of hope, arrogance, injury, illness, and growing old, out of control of bodily functions and mental faculties, leaky gut or ceiling, and gravitational pulling when heart isn't involved. Lack of light, lack of heart, lack of emperor, or i.e. God. The only emperor here is God. Love, the Christus Sophia, Mother, Father, Creator, Source, collective consciousness, however you want to put it. There is only one in control, and that is God, the All. The High Priestess out looking to see. See with your eyes, see with your heart, and see with unity consciousness, the Christ consciousness, you see. The streetcar, box cutters, without two coins to rub together. The Page of Swords reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. Those not working with time to get angry about those who are working or aligning with their true desires, and why not me? Or children with negative self-talk, lying, spying, spreading rumors and mean words, immature messages and or abusing their parent or parents, working hard to provide for them. Young rebels, wasting money without a care for others, being a pain in the neck or ass. Siblings or friends hurting each other or being snobby or hurtful to their peers. My dad works for us, not you. Or kids mad at their parent who overworks and never spends time with them. Maybe we should connect with your secret alliance, the kids may say, or High Priestess, Pisces, Virgo, Trinity, Cell Block 8, or 38, the Queen of Cups, perhaps. Stay optimistic about your love life for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine comes up here, all of the twin flames, and beneath it is you deserve love. Remember that. You deserve love. You are love. Refusing to be muzzled, silenced, surrendering. The Page of Pentacles with opportunity to hurt each other and self if they want to. The King of Swords reversed, to let go of third party looking in, casual flirtation, casual sex partners. And the Page of Pentacles falls prey to the King of Swords reversed, liar, verbal abuser, getting them drunk, drugged, or user for sex. No longer cutting self over the King of Swords reversed, but now a small flame may still burn a bit. At 12:52, which is the Hangman and the Queen of Swords, that small flame may still burn a bit when there's a showing of other women, muscles, or women showing their sexual power because of their good looks, their good bodies, their muscles, their prowess, their ownership of their man, not for love, but because she is better than them, or in other words, the people she's showing off to, at 12:53, which is the Hangman and the Knight of Swords. Kids acting up, acting out, repeating their parents' behaviors, imitation, the most sincere form of flattery, quote unquote. I'm flattered is actually condescending, saying I deserve the attention, but you aren't worth my time in this matter. Saying you like someone when they're not like you, when they may not like you back. The best case scenario, love yourself first and see who you crash into. Love partnership. 26 is the Page of Wands, and beneath that came up surrender, the 91, which is a reflection of the sun, 19. The rainbow, keeping your eye on the prize, behind the scenes. Sovereign, independent, with good news, success, attention, and leading the way to the lovers. The Page of Wands inspired, and the King of Swords reversed, not. Being inauthentic and being called out. In an announcement, a wake-up call, the clarion call to align. Line up, please, children. This is just a drill. Organize in a single file and remain calm to get out of harm's way. First order logic, the Emerald Order, calling all divine masculines, young and old, to stop lying and strategizing the next chess move, and instead do the right thing. Choose terracotta or Italian tile. They're both beautiful. It does not matter. It is already matter. Dinah, blow your horn. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Gemini upright, Aquarius upright here. Perhaps children are in the right, and the King of Swords reversed is in the wrong. Pisces upright, Scorpio upright, and Aquarius reversed, Aries reversed. With the King of Swords reversed, the kids are upright, and with the High Priestess upright, Pisces or Virgo, or Divine Feminine, the kids are reversed. Judgment, announcement to the Knight of Pentacles to propose, offer help, to the Emperor reversed and the Page of Swords reversed, to get them two together to play with each other, perhaps sports or fun, perhaps father or grandfather and child, both unhappy, so put them together to make two negatives a positive. Or Aquarius is telling the Knight of Pentacles to get the Emperor reversed and the Page and Knights of Swords reversed, both of them, together to vent, to play sports, to get out their frustrations in a love partnership. The Hermit reversed may be losing their mind and needs to get out, and will pay for help to the highest bidder, who can manifest, do magic, and do whatever they say, defenseless to their charms. So again, a young person, perhaps at an old age facility, helping out old people. At 116, which is the Magician, and 16 is the Tower, the recent past is the Reason or Emperor reversed. There's no reason or rhyme here. Burdened by the Queen of Cups upright, or starting over, a new job, burdened by needing to start over, or burdened by having to get a new job or start a new type of career. Burdened by the Queen of Cups upright, who's taming the beast, and the Queen of Swords upright, who's speaking her truth or is a spiritual teacher and offering time, money, and effort to help others awake, get out of their jail-free card, out of the Hierophant reversed, commitment, breaking away, divorce, Taurus reversed, at war with the Page of Pentacles, the good student, the intern, child, or opportunity. At 120, which is the Magician and the Judgment. Aries reversed, Taurus reversed, Leo upright here. The foundation or the root of the matter for this read is the Queen of Cups upright, losing hope or perhaps depressed, or Aquarius, or removing mask, breaking patterns, tripping up on purpose to get attention of the Magician who's ignoring her. And the Magician with all his tools on board, or hers, and the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, healing from depression, messed up, dropping the facade, healing and forgiveness between them and the Magician, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And by the way, all four queens, I believe, are upright in this read. The Empress is not. She's reversed. So the Queen of Cups is focusing on her glass, whether she drinks or not, or her heart. The Knight of Pentacles and Sovereign are coming together as a match. The Knight of Pentacles is offering. The Queen of Pentacles and the Magician may be healing from the Knight of Pentacles offering or proposing to the Sovereign under the radar, perhaps getting busy, Or the Knight of Pentacles getting in there before the Knight of Wands shows up, because maybe they don't feel like they can compete with that person, because the Knight of Wands is all about sexy, right? And then my phone went ding. It's at 1:30, which is the Magician, and the 30 of the Four of Wands. The central energy, or the heart of the matter, is the Lover's upright, awakening and rising above, and working to align with authenticity. The challenge being the transition portal, the dimension, the Scrooge letting go of suffering and silence, the nightmare, home in a downturn, in slow motion, in a twist of fate, dumped in the dumps, dumped on, dumping syndrome, or letting go to repair, fix, or mend, with the King of Wands reversed, with his back turned. Perhaps he's overwhelmed and letting go of his old ways, or he's sick, angry, or just sick and tired of options or seeing synchronicities and having to walk away and within to avoid expression of feelings and desires, or to avoid a negative exchange. The Queen of Pentacles on a quest, and there goes the whistling again. The Queen of Pentacles, maybe she likes to whistle or likes to get whistled at. The Queen of Pentacles on a quest to carry the weight of the world for the Knight of Wands, or is fighting the burden of the Knight of Wands, getting busy while reaping rewards of the King and Queen of Cups both upright, and the King of Swords reversed with the Page of Cups reversed, or a grown man living with his parents, or the Page of Cups with a cutthroat lawyer between them and their parents to complete the cycle of self-love, sovereignty, and happiness with themselves, or perhaps alone. Or the Divine Masculine living with their parents and the Page of Cups reversed child, Pisces in need of love, or the King of Swords reversed is staying with friends or a neighbor's family, or with the Divine Feminine and their kids. For the King of Swords reversed and the Page of Cups reversed, to battle it out. The King of Swords reversed may be angry with the Page of Cups reversed for doing dangerous things to gain their freedom and independence at 156, which is the Magician, and the Two of Swords. It looks like the Queen of Cups is also the Sovereign, and the Knight of Cups is also the Knight of Pentacles. Now for the twins is the Hierophant reversed with no guidance, or someone with a Taurus moon, breaking away from contract, tradition, the norm, frustrated but released, knowing but keeping to themselves, on a quest to move, visit, or end a marriage, to dump a load, a burden, responsibilities, and or confess their innocence of the Page of Cups upright here, now hearing the clarion call, dinner time, wrangling up all the kids in the neighborhood, the Ten of Swords upright, pain in the butt, decision, pride, and Aquarius reversed or moon sign, perhaps someone who spoke too soon, choked, or needs to swallow their pride, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Aquarius, and or the King of Pentacles, Taurus, battling with the Queen of Pentacles, and Atlas over completion, world, Pisces, and the sealed Divine Feminine in the 5D world, who's in joy, emotional fair, offering new life without putting it out there, to the King of Pentacles, superhero. So there may be two different King of Pentacles here, and that can be any combination of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But one's coming up as the regular King of Pentacles, like, you know, the business owner and has lots of money. And the other one's coming up as the superhero, you know, more of the wandy energy. At 205 is the High Priestess and the 5 of the Hierophant. So the King of Pentacles, the worldly one, or perhaps a Pisces, coming together with the King of Swords reversed in a partnership. The King of Pentacles offering big money to the King of Swords reversed to partner with him, but defensive due to exile. The King of Swords may be defensive due to exile or injury, or having been left behind or out in the cold by them in the past. Or he may be defending those who will be left behind if he leaves. Or King of Pentacles number 1 and King of Swords reversed are offering a partnership to King of Pentacles number 2, the superhero, along with the King of Cups and Scorpio, Queen of Cups, or the King of Swords reversed offering to replace the Knight of Cups no longer with the King, Queen, and Page of Cups family, where the King and Queen are upright but the Page is reversed. The King of Pentacles superhero suddenly with an opportunity, and Scorpio jealous rage overted, diverted, or skirted. The King of Pentacles with not so sudden opportunity to just get over it. In avoiding rage or in the aftermath of jealous rage, with the Knight of Swords reversed, an opportunity presents itself to get over the loss, regret, the guilt, shame, or the past. or for the Page of Pentacles, child or intern, to study, research, and get past it, with the Knight of Swords reversed, lashing out or verbal abuse of the King of Swords reversed. So it could be a knight and a king, both have that verbal abuse issue, or they lie. No, or now out, it's now out of the Ten of Cups reversed family, and the ending of all unhappiness for all of them. So soon as the Queen of Wands coming up, without peace or without a peaceful place to go, present to nothingness after suffering in silence, or sister in downturn, the injustice of the Fool free to leap away from the Ten of Cups reversed family, and the Six of Cups reversed past, which can be abusive childhood, or just kids that are really bad, or kids non-judgment, holding back an announcement, or not hearing the wake-up call to action. Libra reversed, Aries upright, and Aquarius reversed here, and unhappy family and our kids, or abusive past or childhood here. The twin flames see themselves as karma reversed, all done, karmic completion, issues at work, to the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, or leaving work and choosing a new path in a bold move, travel, or ascending, and or with Cancer, or getting going before the sun comes up, an early start, to surprise or awaken, perhaps the Emperor reversed, or take someone to their radiation treatment, or just awaken to issues at work, whether they're not getting along at work or finances, or whether you're a third-party situation and the Emperor reverse is out of control with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, or going through ego death. Romantic feelings comes up here for the twins, as well as this could be the one, and honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Around the twin flames, or how they are seen, is the Four of Swords reversed, which is no day at the beach. No longer silent, awakening and coming out, detoxing chaos, or Capricorn reversed, and reaping rewards, with the Hermit reversed, coming out to the world, or it's a Virgo reversed, and or the Divine Feminine, or Pisces, or Scorpio reversed, and the block for the masculine and feminine being the Three of Pentacles reversed issues, the issues at work, or starting over without the Ten of Cups reversed family, who's unhappy, defenseless to energies and or attacks perhaps by them, being ganged up on, or taking on more than you can handle, with difficult children, a negative past, or the past returning, or if you don't get along with your twin. So this is the block. So you may be worried you won't get along with your twin, which is crazy because your twin is you. Yes, that's why you bounce off each other until you come together. Self-love comes up here for the twins, and then even more so is the karmic completion. Hierophant reversed. With Hierophant reversed can be the establishment, the parent, the marriage, the religion. This narcissistic energy is over, with negative memories of childhood or the past done. Four of Wands union and our home, without the Ten of Cups reversed family, or the Page of Cups reversed, which can be a spoiled, entitled brat, right? With the world complete and happy with and by self, without constant reminders of past abusers in their life. Home, the Page of Wands reversed and the King of Cups upright, and or the King of Swords reversed and Page of Cups reversed, or Hierophant was left the home, so someone might have inherited the home and it was left to the King of Cups, who it looks like is either frustrated or with the Page of Wands reversed child at 238, which is the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Now the King and Queen of Cups here can either be a couple, they're both upright, or they can be siblings. Or it could be, even parent and child as well. And then the Page of Cups would be a younger child. So at 241, which is the High Priestess, and the 41 of the Ace of Cups, which is self-love, spiritual love, or new love, the King of Cups may be sick, drained, or in need of sunshine, or overexposed, burned by the Ten of Cups reversed family, and now happy alone with dark night or Scorpio, or death, end, transition of lovers and union. The King of Cups upright and the King of Swords is reversed, which can be injustice, or a Libra taking a risk, or two risk passing downloads, with two perhaps watching, or perhaps taking a balloon ride, or bungee jumping, or jumping out of a plane, taking a big risk. Up here at the end, we have three we have 3 trump cards here. 3 major arcana. The Empress reversed, the Hierophant reversed, and the Temperance card reversed. And that could be debates. I wasn't thinking of that before. So it could be 2 Tauruses and a Sagittarius, but they're all 3 together and they're all 3 reversed. So either sick, ill, injured, or all really miserable, unhappy, or mean people, or just tainted people. Making peace or settling out, or receiving charity and not happy about it. Sharing or giving to charity or to the homeless, or the King of Swords reversed is taking a risk to help others for free or without a face mask, those that others won't touch perhaps, or working at the old folks' home, making people feel better at 249, which is the High Priestess, and the 9 of Cups, the Get Your Wish card. Ascension of joy, of walking away, or being able to come together in joy and walk away when it no longer serves you or when you get triggered. The King of Wands reversed, exhausted, offering help, or the Knight of Pentacles offering the King of Wands help for them without his permission, and that's why he's so exhausted, to the Queen of Cups upright, with the Emperor reversed and the Page of Swords reversed interfering in between them, and the end of karma, or process of ending karma, is no day at the beach. The Emperor reversed, or there's no logical reason for the Lovers challenged by the transition portal, the death, the end, and the Queen of Wands with issues at work without guidance, or with Taurus reversed, or breach of contract with home and or marriage. The King of Cups is upright, the King of Swords reversed, Libra reversed, or injustice of downloads and risky business. So this could be a business too that's tainted, okay? The Knight of Pentacles offering help to the Emperor reversed after the Divine Feminine or the world came together just to leave again, and the King of Wands reversed and the Knight of Pentacles upright offer to the Emperor reversed with no reasonable judgment, an announcement or wake-up call over the loudspeaker. So again, this could be very much a home and someone who's losing their faculties. So that could be a school, a university, or a parent who's losing their mind. So offering help to the Emperor reversed, who's judgmental and unreasonable. The Queen of Cups lover is challenged by transition or death, the end of the Hierophant reversed, Taurus reversed, end of marriage, end of guidance, karmic completion, with the Queen of Wands and no picnic at 3 of Pentacles reversed, workplace with issues, and home being all clear now, issue free with the King of Cups upright, the Dark Knight lovers, the King of Swords reversed, Libra reversed, or injustice of risky business, of the Empress reversed, Hierophant reversed, and Temperance reversed, all bad or miserable people, or sick or ill, and now settling out, or now they must depend on the charity of others. So it looks like, especially if there's a home and business involved in a family type situation, it's like the one who thought they had one over on the other gets the business because they figured that is worth much more money. But when it comes down to it, the business, because of COVID and everything, the business ends up failing, and the other person gets the house, which is now all fixed, which maybe had a lot of problems in the past. So it's funny, it's like a reversal happened there, right? The one who thought they got away with the goods, right, ended up getting screwed. It's like karma coming up here, like like an emperor who's really mean and bossy all of his life is now dependent on those he detested. What goes around comes around. We all learn our lessons on how to surrender. So this was the message for this first read. So I'm going to pull an energy deck card, and then I'll give you the read for the Divine Masculine that I did yesterday. It was just $33.44. So that's a little plug to myself. All right, so let's see here. For everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? All right, here. For all the twins, what do you need to know today? And the cards were just falling all over the place. What do you need to know? What do you need to learn? For all the twins. All right, we have blossoming abundance. Beautiful. Now that is the Empress energy, and she was reversed in the read today. So it may just be a reminder to not go into lack consciousness, right? But it also may be a reminder that others are in need of our help here. Okay, so let's see what else is coming up with it. We also have patience. So again, we're talking about patients, in a nursing home or a hospital, but also being patient, that we have time. We have all the time in the world. It's like time is suspended right now. 16 is the Tower, and the Tower is reversed in today's read, in this one anyway. And so there's no big explosion. The problem was averted, but I'm getting the Statue of Liberty now too. They're both reversed. It has to do with the United States, because the Statue of Liberty, that everyone's always counting on the United States to lead them forward, but what do they do when the United States is struggling? So this is what I'm getting today. And I don't know if it has to do with the elections out there and everyone listening to all that crap. So I usually do all these upright. I don't know why he's reversed, but he's come up reversed here, the man holding a coin. The King of Pentacles was upright in the read, but he's coming up reversed here. So there may be some kind of reversal of fortune. And then take two. The polarities come together to merge, and that's 17, the stars. It's like the masculine had to, that the country and the stability of the masculine had to waver, and for the feminine as well. And someone had to lose in order to go through ego death, right? In order for the two polarities to then merge together, and then the stars to come together. But the 17 was reversed in the read too, so there is still some depression and loss of hope. But this is what happens with this in order for the twins to then come together to take action. The bottom of the deck is the community. So there's your community, the 7. And the Chariot's definitely upright. So the community is coming up as very powerful today in October. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep on trucking. You're doing a great job. Okay, so read from yesterday. And I'll show you the pictures. So this is the read for yesterday. This is for the Divine Masculine. Trying to get a focus there for you, okay? And then this is the, sorry. Is that the one I showed you? This is for the Divine Masculine from yesterday. And then this is the complete read from yesterday. And then the read in front of you, this is just the complete read, okay? And you see the Lover's card, the rainbow, that's the Lover's card in the middle. Okay, and we have transition as the challenge. And we had the outcome position was the 4 of Wands upright with the King of Cups right above it. So it was a really positive read for the twins today. It was really beautiful. The underlying energy card is the Knight of Crystals upright, offering a proposal with the Lovers in the middle of the read. And then we had the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands both in the read. But the offers being given to the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and then the End of Karma. It looks like the End of Karma is attached to the Queen of Wands, like that's the energy going away, and the Queen of Wands being offered something, and then ends up with the 4 of Wands and the King of Cups. It's really positive energy, guys. So for this read from yesterday, which would have been the end of September, yeah, this one was done last night for the Divine Masculine. And let's see, I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 6:01 to 2 last evening. And 1 and 2 is the Magician and the High Priestess, 6 is the Lovers. And at 6:10, 10 being the Wheel of Fortune, I was getting of chalices, but I was getting this sacred sex unions. And then, CES was coming up, but I didn't look that up. So I finished doing the read at 6:25, which is the Knight of Wands and the Lovers. And the major arcana were Solar Deity. A lot of majors came up for this read and the one from today. More so than there's been in a long time, actually. This one, I believe, had 7 majors for the Divine Masculine. Solar Deity, which is the Sun. Justice. Shadow, which is the Devil. Ascension, which is the World. Tower is the Tower. Abundance is the Empress card, and then Luna is the Moon. And before the read, Alchemy also came up, which is Temperance. We only had 2 swords and 2 cups. 22 is the Fool. Very significant here. As well as the numbers, the only numbers that came up in the whole read were 22 and 8. Well, actually 2 and 8 were the only numbers in the read, but with the extension cards, we had 22 of the Fool, 28 is the twin flames too. And then in a lesser sense, we had 26, which is the Page of Wands, 68, which is the Page of Pentacles, and then 89, which is the reflection of the human body temperature, which is like that phi energy, and then 9, 10 begin again and again and again. The code line last night was all about patience for the Divine Masculine. And what came up was to say sovereignty. It's like Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. Can you say sovereignty? And then pi was also coming up, or someone having a temper tantrum. So say 77, or the sovereignty, or the pi, or double T's. Double A's were coming up. Double sevens, double T's, and double A's all came up in a row. The double A's, so someone could be dealing with Alcoholics Anonymous, but also American Airlines. Anything that's double A's, double T's, and double sevens that you get, that message is for you. So can you say those double numbers? And this could be tongue twisters as well. In sensing the Sola road, or the lonely road of divine justice and support and patience. Satiated, ample bait, truly spoiled, short and wide, worthless person, a waste. Full on dead flesh, the grill. Alone, mountain pass. The sole of the shoe, the sun at your back, the lonely road in divine justice support. So suddenly, there may be some sudden adversity, temper tantrum, or again, AA is coming up. Sensing Sunday. Okay, where are we today? Say Thursday. Sense Sunday. So that may have to do with your senses, your sixth sense, your clairvoyance, your clair whatever. Sunday, divine justice support and patience. Again, sudden adversity with temper tantrum or Alcoholics Anonymous or whatever the AA is for you. Sense Sunday. So you maybe instead of Sunday being a day of rest, use it to get in touch with your senses, to practice your psychic abilities. The divine justice support of being patient and being still. The stuff that came up online was first 2 offering Mulek, M-U-L-U-C, a divine gift of ascension, day 2 of 13, and that was from jaguarspirit.com. Tone 2 establishes a sacred communion. Offering the Mulek is the sacred exchange, the divine justice to receive whatever is given. Another header that came up was Last Days, the Ascension Diet, eatingtoascend.com. Also, the Alliance just put an end to Ba'at worship on May Day, higherselfportal.com. And my son came in at 7:02, and that's a significant time for me. He came in to say, "I love you, Mom," and give me a kiss. That was really sweet. Another header was the U.S. of the U.S. of the solar system after death, and that's interesting because I just brought up the U.S. in the read. But the U.S. of the solar system after death, 2133, book 10, and this was from Miss Avalon for emotion.com. Another header came up with Saint Germain's Ascension Day is May 1st. Shipwrecked Angel, WordPress.com. Another one was Animals, Source for the Lion as a symbol for divine. In Judaism, the Stack Exchange, this is Judaism stackexchange.com, but it was coming up as the Dan tribe equals justice equals the picture of the lion cub. That's why the lion's brought up with justice, because the lion cub represents justice and the Dan tribe. Beloved Goddess of Justice and Opportunity, Lady Portia came up from lightgridning.com. Divine Justice equals God equals freedom. Well, Divine Justice equals God, freedom. And Lady Portia was here talking about their counterpart as Francis, which equals freedom, which equals Saint Germain, which equals holy brother or brotherhood. And then another site came up, Messages de la Fédération. I'm not sure which language it is, but it had to do with the Galactic Federation. ayashtarcommand.blogspot.com. The Principle of Divine Timing. 1 immutable laws in universe as divine order and justice. Times you must wait upon the will of God for your dream to manifest in the most appropriate way for the highest good of all. And then at 7:17, the headline came up, Affirmation, Nasara, and First Contact Updates, page 728, which again is the 7 and the 28, the Chariot and the 28 of the twin flames, and both of those just came up in the headline. But neither one of those numbers were in the stuff I put into the system. So, and that was from godlikeproductions.com. So I started this read for the Divine Masculine at 7:57, which is the Chariot and the Three of Swords. The shadow was reversed, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed underneath it, the Two of Wands upright, Alchemy upright, and the Ten of Wands reversed. So detoxing after the Queen of Pentacles reversed chose a new path of alchemizing, balancing, being patient, and dumping a load, a burden, responsibilities, and or confessing. Dreaming, healing, starring, performing, showing the high vibration and manipulation of the low vibration to keep insecurities and lack of tools at bay, offering a new life, time, money, or energy, dumping all responsibilities or blaming the juggler, the performer, the one keeping their balls up in the air. Resting, break, meditation on or meditating on your own insecurities and or manipulation or manipulative behavior with secret out over an offer and a need to use your intuition. Being over it, regret the past, yourself, suffering in silence about work issues and or third party, or shamed with synchronicities and choices or heaven in your eyes, and the lovers being left out in the cold, taking a gamble and lost. Poof, they're gone. Gypsy tents lined with gold and fuzzy socks to be quiet when they leave. Number 2, a ghosting or haunting, or trying to point out the masked person and the snakes around you call your lovers or friends. So someone trying to point those things out to you, but you're not paying attention. Or a gambling addiction, leaving you destitute or homeless, or in rehab, or office appointments, counseling, or hospital visits. Unhappy, dissatisfied with the Knight of Swords demanding the truth suddenly, blowing their top, their crown, cover, or their mind. Or Jack broke his crown when he fell down the hill, and Jill is not interested in taking the hit. Things not working due to the faulty foundation, or blaming each other, the outreach program, pogroms, and going out on a limb, or long arm of the law, or sudden destruction of the workplace, or a lot of work that was already done, or slave drivers screaming, "Get back to work!" And then separation comes up, and beneath that, wedding, that yes, this situation involves marriage. Disconnect, breakup, at a distance, and foolish behavior, the King of Pentacles superhero with their hands-off policy, with good news, success, and lots of attention, perhaps examining bottoms and red soles and boots that walk on doves and bunnies, and the King of Pentacles do-si-do with undressing with eyes, but then telling them to put their clothes back on. Whether in office or fields, always a butt that wants to be looked at, or have him put his hands upon them, except the Queen of Cups reversed. Only casual flirtation, no real affection at 8:23, which is strength, and the King of Wands. And teaching and learning, number 57, the Three of Swords, the heartbreak and separation, the disappointment, and beneath that was compassion of 99. To always show compassion, especially for yourself. At 8:23, which is then the King of Wands, the Emperor reversed, starting over. Perhaps learn their lesson as a plane is going over. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's kind of loud. The Emperor reversed, starting over, having learned their lesson and doesn't want to miss an opportunity. Wealthy family, business, or community with devil behind it, and the Page of Cups rejected, or this could be a spoiled fool, can be an adult, doesn't have to be a child. A stubborn fool, a spoiled fool, or a stubborn bull at 8:28, which is strength, and then the choice of path, or the twin flames. In the aftermath of sudden events at home or in union, wealth has only brought disgrace to this family, someone is claiming. One the devil, one is a spoiled brat, and one fell from grace with foolish behavior and or humiliating themselves and the family. Refusing to work or move, or just no job. If can't get aroused, at least they have their stability. Sold his soul to the devil, and now kids paying for it. Capricorn upright, Scorpio reversed, and Aries reversed, but the home looks good. Marriage, home union, detox chaos out in the cold, homeless, destitute, and in exile, injured or ill, overworked or no job, or what they're doing is just not working, with the Queen of Cups reversed and teaching and learning, and or the Emperor reversed retiring from teaching or learning, or retiring to go teach and learn. The recent past is Ascension reversed, ascending with judgment, announcement, or a wake-up call to action. Receiving a knock on the noggin from hostage of move, visit, or visitation, of no home or ending of a marriage, no union. Destined Knight of Wands to rush in after stealing, taking, cheating, lying, or running away from those who are suffering in silence. Or a sister. The Queen of Cups reversed and Hermit reversed, juggling for peanuts, while the Emperor reversed is retiring or dumping a load and confessing. Sagittarius upright, Libra upright, and the Queen of Cups reversed or Virgo reversed, aroused or clowning around, and or the Emperor reversed is abusing his power or being very judgmental and dumping on others, with the world upside down, or he's just not ascending. And the foundation here is the Two of Swords reversed. Clearly or with clarity or new information coming in, the King of Wands, Six of Cups, happy with kids or exposed, getting over the loss, the regret, and the past. And the King of Cups watching over the kids, Leo, ego, or the sun, radiation, and or exposure. The central energy at the heart of the matter is the solar deity, the sun. The King of Wands on fire, inspired by the Queen of Cups reversed, turning their back, along with the Page of Swords reversed and the Hermit reversed. What did I do? The challenge being justice, Libra, and the King of Cups upright and the Page of Pentacles upright, with the Empress reversed, while the Queen of Swords speaks about two lovers. The Queen of Swords speaks about or two lovers. The Queen of Wands reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, strong or need to tame the beast or need to tame the pet. And these could be kids who need to take their dog for a walk who haven't done it. They're being bad. The Page of Cups reversed, too young or vulnerable at night to do it. It's like, two older siblings trying to get the baby to do it, but it's night and it's not appropriate. The Page of Swords reversed, negative talk, and the Page of Cups reversed, vulnerable or spoiled. And these could just, they could all just be being petty about doing stuff around the house. The World is reversed, or the Page of Swords reversed, and the Page of Cups in the 5D with the Divine Feminine, and foolish Queen of Pentacles reversed in energetic exchange with lover, fighting the sexual growth, choosing a new path, and the Knight of Cups upright offering love to a patient angel at 851, which is strength, and the King of Swords. Now, crowning for the masculine is the King of Swords reversed. So King of Swords was reversed both days, yesterday and today, in a disconnect post-war with the world, war of the world. The world reversed, or the Divine Feminine in the 5D at a distance. At 53 of the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands is upright and wants attention from the King of Swords reversed and the King of Pentacles upright at home, but not sure which one they're going to get. So this could be two different people, but also could be two different personalities of their father. The King of Pentacles work persona, or the King of Swords reversed, who thinks everyone is annoying him, or he's verbally abusive, or just not talking to anyone. The Ten of Cups reversed, family over, like the family's done, or an emotional cycle of unhappiness is now over, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, stubborn and refusing to move or work. Destined to be surrounded by miserable females, the Queen of Wands reversed, spoiled and a bad temper, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, a spender, and their world is always in disarray. No peace with female competition to get his attention. Look at me, I'm the most beautiful. No, me, I'm the smartest. And then, of course, the depressed one, the old and the abused, a worthless throwaway. No peace for justice, judge, Libra, and dysfunctional family, business, or community, or loss of money and hung out to dry, the Emperor reversed inequity, debt, scam, not sharing, and fell from grace. A confession only because he got caught in a jealous rage, fighting out to eat and being offered sex and love or new projects, and it never ends. A new path, the Knight of Cups offered to patient angel or Sagittarius, or jealous of twin receiving love offers. The wounded warrior in energetic exchange with lies divide, uncomfortable choosing, or with twin in a bold move or traveling. Soon comes the Tower upright, a sudden event or realization of the Knight of Cups who turn their back on Empress reverse lover or affection for reaping rewards at night with a higher love angel clearly in exile or helping others, and the Queen of Swords upright speaking boldly or taking the show on the road, the high road. Scorpio, Sag, and perhaps 2 Cancers here. The Divine Masculine is seeing himself as the 8 of Cups reversed, uncomfortable in the energies he's in, or of making a fool of themselves, receiving big love from holding on to sovereign or sovereignty, or while retaining their own sovereignty. The issue at work of third party over savings and grounding, and detoxing chaos over sovereignty or sovereign. Let your friends help, let go of control issues, true love, yes, this is a romance of a lifetime, and keep an open mind. Around the masculine or how he's seen is the abundance card reversed. The lack of the Empress reversed, which can be an ill older person. It could be someone who's had a miscarriage or someone who's just in lack. So either depressed and miserable or mean and someone no one wants to be around. With an opportunity to lead, the Page of Pentacles upright or Page of Pentacles on a quest to end pain, suffering, and or betrayal. The Page of Pentacles wants to jump on the bandwagon perhaps to fight for the cause. The block here is the nighttime and the King of Pentacles coming together with the King of Swords reversed, or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or 2 out in the cold together, stable and wealthy and cold and abusive, or just worried about his dark side at midnight, like coming out, like Cinderella turning back into a pumpkin. He's worried about turning back into a pumpkin, and then they'll see the real him and they'll run. So patience, but even more so for the masculine here, is surrender and spirituality, reunion to reap rewards of sleazy sex with patient angel accepting the Knight of Cups offer of love, and the King of Cups loving their twin at 9:14, which is the Hermit, and the Temperance card, the higher love of the angels. At 9:15, which is then the Devil, so you have the angel and the devil turning the page, the King of Cups upright offering love to twin, who's offering passion, seeing synchronicities and the one, healing and forgiving the past. The Knight of Pentacles reversed may be obstinate and stubborn, immovable and defenseless to Chariot and or Cancer. Spirituality, outside the box, and or divorce or divorcee of Taurus reversed, confessing jealousy to twin and offering love. The King of Cups upright, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the 6 of Cups upright inner children with negative self-talk, spying, lying, mean messages of the wounded warrior, dark night, or Scorpio, end, death, and transition through purgatory over the 4D bridge. To grandmother's house we go, I was just getting for some reason. Water under the bridge. Sharing with the Knight of Wands rushing in, reaping unhappiness alone without twins and our kids loving each other. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, twin, patient with dumping a load, so it could be a loan too, but dumping a load and detoxing, clearly uncomfortable in lack or Taurus reversed, with their world upside down, or a Pisces upside down, or exposed with Leo upright and challenged by Libra or Justice, and sudden explosion, eruption, epiphany at night, or about a Cancer, or about somebody's Cancer. The King of Swords reversed and the King of Cups upright, resistant and stubborn, with the 6 of Cups, kids or twins, and negative messages from the wounded warrior, Scorpio with jealousy issues. Detox, chaos in upside down world at home, or 5D Divine Feminine in union, clearly exposed, the King of Swords reversed and challenged by Justice or Libra, and uncomfortable feelings or energies with the Tower at full power of jealousy or orgasm and drama, and the Empress reversed in and the Empress reversed in lack at night, with the King of Cups upright in unconditional love. The King of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Page of Swords reversed. Kids may be unhappy, but at least they're getting along with each other, if not him. Or the Page of Swords reversed is with, or is the Wounded Warrior, Scorpio, dealing with dark night, Scorpio, death, and transition and or transformation. So that is the read. The central energy was all about the sun, the challenge being divine justice. So the central sun was coming up, divine justice, and detoxing chaos to give into unconditional love. He is uncomfortable with the Tower coming in. That was what was coming up with the masculine last night. So let's pull a card for that read and see what happens here. So for the divine masculine twin flames, what is the takeaway from this read at 1 hour? It was just 24 minutes or 24 seconds. Yeah, it was 1 hour and 24 seconds. For the divine masculine, what is your takeaway from this read from last night, September 30th? For the divine masculine twin flames, divine masculine. Whoop. So 2 cards just came out. I just don't want to mess up their position here. Okay, so this is the way they fell out. Okay, so again, we have the Patience card of 16 of the Tower, but the Tower is reversed in the read. And then we have Appreciation reversed, the way it flew out. So again, there's a lack of appreciation, right? So this is someone who has everything, but she's not happy. She's showing a lack of appreciation. So there's pointing this out. This could be ungrateful children that are coming up as well. And again, the bottom of the deck is coming up like this. So that same card that came out before is coming up reversed. So it is reversed. So there's a lack of abundance here because because of lack consciousness, okay? A lack of appreciation. A lack of appreciation here because, you know, they have liberty and freedom, you know, all of our freedoms that we had that we didn't appreciate when we had them, and now they've been taken away. And this is how, you know, people are looking at it, instead of learning to now be grateful for what they do have. That is the lesson here. All right, so that's coming up pretty clear. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. It was just 01, 02, 01, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Do all that stuff, get your joy, get your nature, be great to yourselves, rise and be loved. Bye.